So when you first get your Bistro series oven and it's hooked up, and the first time you turn it on, you want to give it a nice slow heat up. This is detailed in your installation and operation manual. You can also find the information on our website, but it's really very simple. When you first fire up the oven, you're going to push the on-off button, and what that's going to initiate is a hot surface igniter is going to light a pilot. Once that pilot is sensed, then the valve in the oven will open and let gas go to the entire burner. The burner has lit successfully. So this process of slow heat up is something you want to start at least a day in advance of when you want to start cooking in the oven. You want to give it its nice slow heat up and make sure it's saturated with heat. So when you first turn it on and you get flame, we recommend that you turn it all the way down and just let the oven get used to getting warm. If you're just trying to get a little heat into the stone, any moisture that's accumulated in the ceramic, you're going to start to warm that up. That's going to go for about an hour, just on its lowest setting, and that setting is 1 on the radiant flame control knob. After about an hour, you bump the flame up, and it's going to be almost up to the number 3 on the radiant control knob. And that's just going to give you'll see a visible rise in the flame. The flame will be licking a couple inches above the bottom of the flame guard. It can stay like this for 2 or 3 hours. This flame setting is going to get you close to 200 degrees over the course of about 3 hours. So once the oven is operated for a couple hours at this low setting where you can only see about 2 inches of flame, I'm going to go ahead and take it up another notch. I'm going to go up to about 3.5. What that's going to do is that's going to bring the flames up above the flame guard. That's a little high. I'm going to try and just line them right up with the top of the flame guard. So I'm just above 3 as a setting on my dial, and I'm going to leave the oven like this for 3 or 4 hours. You could actually just walk away and leave this oven like this for 24 hours, come back tomorrow, and your slow heat up is done. If you are going to stick around and check on it and you really want to complete the heat up in a shorter amount of time, you can leave it like this for 3 hours and then take it to the next level, which is almost all the way, 4.5 on the setting. You can even go to 5, and you just take it the rest of the way. So the important thing is to give it a slow heat up for that first 3 or 4 hours. That's the critical period. You'll minimize any of the crazing, cracking that's going to take place, and the oven will be fully saturated in 24 hours.